issue. Ms. Duckworth, you continue to talk about your record at the Illinois VA. You ran the Illinois VA for 2 years. You were cited 12 times during those 2 years for non-compliance with state law, for breaking state law, for mismanaging and abusing tax dollars. The person who appointed you, Governor Blagojevich, had a history of using his office for political gain. You were busted for driving a campaign vehicle to an official event. In fact, right now there are currently 2 current Illinois VA employees who are suing you for wrongful termination, among other things citing you for the fact that their direct supervisor was allowing Tammy, two VA employees came to you because they said their supervisor was allowing campaigning to go on VA grounds, and they asked you, a clear violation of state law, and they asked you to do something about it. You fired one of them, upgraded the other one. I want to ask you a question. Why would you use your power at the Illinois VA to campaign using government resources, and why did you take it out on the whistleblowers?
Ms. Duckworth, you have a minute to speak.
Well, first and foremost, that's not true, and you continue to say things repeatedly that are not true, and you hope that you say them over and over again, and they thinking that they would be true, and they're not. This is what Mr. Walsh does. He tries to distract people from the issue at hand. Have you heard him say anything about his proposals to cut the budget with real numbers other than the of education? No. If you want to make this about finances and being sued by former employees, we can talk about the fact that you were sued by your former campaign manager for not paying him his salary. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. So let's talk about, I think the people of the 8th Congressional District need to know what the solutions need to happen in Washington, D.C. What we're going to do to get this country moving again. And he does this all the time. He says things that are simply not true. He says half-truths, and he repeats them over and over again, and he tries to distract the conversation from the issues at hand. The fact that he wants to end Medicare and Social Security, as we know, he's called them Ponzi schemes. He's just called for ending the Department of Education. He's come up with no proposals, any concrete way for actually reducing the budget. So far, I've made about 8 suggestions. You've not heard anything from him, and all he does is try to distract you. What you've said, Mr. Walsh, is simply not true, and that is not the case.
Tammy, are you currently being sued by 2 VA employees, yes or no?
I think that, again, he is... Mr. Walsh continues to distract people from the issues that
Tammy, just yes or no? Just yes or no?
The moderator has to step in. Hold it, guys. We don't want to pass up the togas. Now, come on, relax. If she doesn't want to answer, or that's her answer, that's fine.
Several times the congressman had mentioned this lawsuit that was
I'm sorry, can you start again?
Several times the congressman had mentioned this lawsuit that was filed against you when you were head of the Illinois VA. You passed out copies of the complaint today. Can you explain what that situation is about?
Well, let me tell you this. When you are the head of an agency, especially one with 1,000 employees, it is common to get sued in the name of the agency, especially when someone is suing their supervisor and then they name you as the head of the agency. Personally, I think that if this complaint is Mr. Walsh's best reason for being re-elected to Congress, then I feel very good about my chances.
Why did you dismiss the question on stage during the debate? Ms. Duckworth, why did you dismiss the question during the debate? That's a question.
Let's take your question from
why did you dismiss it during the debate, ma'am?
Ms. Duckworth, today Joe Walsh said that he never said that he didn't think you were a hero. What do you think of his assessment of your heroism, and did you find him a little more flattering in that respect?
You know, I really couldn't care less. I've never
Tammy,
right,
going
thanks,
back to-
guys.
Thank you so much.
Tammy,
Thank you, everyone.
Tammy, back to the lawsuit. Did you or did you not fire the whistleblower?
Did you fire
Did you
the
fire the
whistleblower, Ms.
whistleblower?
Duckworth?